Alrighty, this week we're going to be looking at the cost of operation. Previously, we discussed the acquisition costs and the performance and the traveler preferences. So we'll briefly look at and discuss what it would cost the company to charter an aircraft as well, compared to buying a plane for our on-demand travel. So as a reminder, we've been looking at the King Air 350i, the Piaggio P180, the Phenom 300, and the Gulfstream G280. So here we're looking at the fixed cost of ownership and cost of ownership for each of these aircraft. The G280, as you can see, is significantly higher than the other three aircraft, which are all relatively in the same price range. Next, we see the variable costs, or the cost per hour. As expected, these costs kind of follow the same trend as the fixed costs. Next, we have a refresher on the hours of the use of the airplane that we plan to have with our yearly travel needs. This has a lot more to do with the speed of the aircraft. So since the King Air is a slower airplane than all of the other ones, that's why the hours of utilization is significantly higher than the rest. Now we put things together for an annual cost. This note, the G280 is significantly higher because the company would be financing the aircraft, unlike the other three where the acquisition budget allows for a cash payment. Based on our utilization for the aircraft, here are the estimated hourly costs for the aircraft. As we can see, the King Air and the Piaggio are pretty similar, and then the Phenom is slightly higher, just because, again, that one's a jet. And then the G280 again is higher because we're financing that one. So charter comes at a higher cost hourly, but if we aren't flying much, it could have a lower overall travel cost. So we're looking at a Lear 60 here, and that one is going to cost about $5,000 per flight hour. So finally, we're looking at the just comparison of the annual costs of the plane, or of a plane that we buy, compared to the annual costs of the Lear 60 if we chartered it. So chartering the Lear 60 is about double the price of the annual costs of the King Air, the Piaggio, or the Phenom. So if we were to charter the Lear 60 for all of our flights, is probably not going to be the most cost-effective option for us.